Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. This is the DJI Mini 3 Pro, but in fact today we are talking more about this, the RC controller that comes with the package. Now I have to say that the Mini 3 Pro's RC controller does tend to pick up a fair bit of slack, as it doesn't seem to perform as well as the controller that comes with the Mini 2, along with some other drones that controller is included with. The range of the connection that you get to the drone with the RC controller seems inferior to the range that you get when you're using the Mini 2 controller in its place. And of course, you can purchase the Mini 3 Pro with that controller, and many people have chosen to do that, not only because it's cheaper, but because you do seem to get that better performance. However, that said, the RC controller has a number of advantages, not least of which there's a lot less fannying about with this thing because of the fact that you have the screen inbuilt, and the whole thing is very, very light. But it also has a bit of a secret feature. Well, it has to do with screen recording. Now, of course, everybody knows you can do screen recording with the RC controller, and the footage is recorded at 720p. Not great, but it does the job. However, it doesn't have an inbuilt microphone, which means you cannot record sound. Now, recording sound is a very nice feature to have when you're doing a screen record. In my case, if I'm out with the kids or with the wife as a family, it would be wonderful just to be able to capture the sound of the moment as well as the visual. And with the Mini 2 controller, you can do that because your phone screen recording will generally accept audio as well. But you can also do that with the RC controller, and that's what I'm going to be explaining today. Now, it's possible that this may have been a feature that's been included in some firmware recently, though I've checked through the notes and I've not seen it mentioned. Maybe I missed it. I became aware of this myself after a couple of people pointed it out to me. So if you were one of those, thank you very much. What you're going to need is the RC screen controller, of course, and a USB-C microphone. This is a lapel microphone, great for when you're out and about. And this was very, very cheap. I picked this up on Amazon. I think about 12, 15 pounds, something like that. Perfect for our testing purposes today. And what we need to do is plug this in. It's a USB-C connection. You can plug this into a phone, by the way, if you have, say, a Samsung or an Android device that uses USB-C, not an iPhone, of course, and use this as an external microphone in that situation as well. But you can see there's a USB-C port here. This is what we use for charging the RC controller. We're not going to use that. If we open the cover to the SD, you can actually see another USB port, which is labelled data, I believe. That's the port we're going to be using. And all we're going to do is plug our lapel microphone into that port there. Okay, so everything's just turning on for me. It's labelled host, not data. And I've got that connected in there. I've got the microphone attached to my person here. Right now, you're still hearing the audio through my Rode mic, of course. But let's go ahead and get the drone in the air, get the screen recording going, and see if this actually works. Right, so let's get the drone angled towards me before I start screen recording here. Right, so the screen is now recording. The audio is still coming through my Rode mic from your point of view, but I'm now going to switch post-production into any audio that's hopefully been recorded through this screen record in 3, 2, 1. And now you're hearing the audio, in theory, through this cheap Amazon USB-C microphone that I picked up directly through the screen recording file itself. So all I've done is taken the MP4 file from the memory card on this thing, and yeah, it now includes sound. Hopefully, if this is working as it is intended. So guys, how does this sound? Does it sound like a decent microphone recording? Now, I don't expect it to be brilliant. As I say multiple times by this point, it is a cheap microphone. But when you're out and about, just recording with the family, then you're going to be able to capture those memories more perfectly because of having that live audio as well. And now back on the Rode microphone, so let's go ahead and bring the drone in for a landing. Hopefully that's demonstrated that this actually works. There we have it then, folks. Was this the best quality sound you've ever heard in your life? No, of course not, and we never expected that. But the fact that this controller can now do screen recordings with audio, I think just opens up a world of possibilities if you're a content creator, and even if you're just out and about, as I say, on your own, wanting to capture the moment, then having sound to be able to do that is going to go a long, long way. Now, again, this was a cheap microphone. I don't exactly know what microphone it was, but I'll leave an Amazon link in the description to the exact microphone that I purchased, since we know that it works. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps you guys out a little bit just with enhancing the use of this particular controller. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Beautiful here in the UK. Going to make the most of the sun. I think we're popping out for a nice walk now. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.